The CareScape R860 Lung Mechanics. After watching this video, the viewer should be able to measure a P01, measure negative inspiratory force, and measure vital capacity. If not assigned to your favorite bar, Lung Mechanics can be found under the menu key. Select the Lung Mechanic tab. You'll notice here's all the Lung Mechanics, P01, my NIF, and my vital capacity. And I can assign all these to my favorites. And let's go ahead and assign these to my favorites right now. So I'm going to uncheck everything and select my Lung Mechanics. And as you notice, populating on the top right-hand portion of the screen on my favorite bar are my Lung Mechanics now. Measuring P01. First, the patient has to have spontaneous inspiratory efforts to measure P01. Simply touch the Lung Mechanics tab under Menu, and you'll notice P01. There's my last measured value with the time and date. I'm going to use the favorite key though. I'm going to open that up, and as you notice, this will also show my last measured value with the time and date. Simply push the start button and wait for the measured value. And there's my measured value of P01 of 2 centimeters of water. Performing the NIF. Touch the menu key. Under that, select Lung Mechanics, and you'll see the negative inspiratory force. I can select the time for the procedure itself, using the trim knob, dialing it down to 1 second, all the way up to 30 seconds. Next to the time is the start button, and next to that is the last measured value with the time and date stamp. I can also assign it as a favorite, which I already did, as you can see on the top hand portion of the display itself. Let's use the favorite key, and as you notice, I have the time there also, the last measured value, and I'm going to push start. The procedure will end when the measurement is complete, or you can also select the stop key if the patient doesn't tolerate it. If it is an inaccurate procedure, if the procedure fails, you'll notice there's going to be a red X, which we have here, and you can simply perform the procedure again. I'm just going to dial it down to 5 seconds to make it a shorter procedure to see if that helps. And as you notice, there's my NIF of -9. Measuring vital capacity. Under Menu, select Lung Mechanics, and you'll see the vital capacity procedure. There's the start button, the last measured value with the time and date stamp. Also under my favorites, I can select vital capacity, and this shows me my start button and the last measured value itself. The vital capacity is the measurement of a patient's largest expired tidal volume over a 30-second period. The vital capacity procedure can be performed in any mode of ventilation. As you notice, I'm currently in volume control, and I do not have to turn down the setting, or I don't have to turn down a pressure support. I don't have to put them in CPAP, because the ventilator during the procedure, during that whole 30 seconds, it's going to drop my inspiratory pressure, and if it was an IMV mode or CPAP mode with pressure support, it dropped the pressure support too. So it drops it down to PEEP. And at the end of the procedure, it puts the patient back on the original settings. So when the procedure is complete, it's going to display the largest tidal volume, and it's displayed with a timestamp in the Lung Mechanics window. I also took a snapshot during the procedure. You might have saw my finger come up. So we can review it to show you with the cursor that the pressure dropped down to my PEEP level of 8 centimeters of water, but it never goes below. And that's the vital capacity procedure.